Hi guys, let me show you another trick to unify, to rectify the different sources. So in here I have one source, the revenue and the cost from Indonesia. So in Indonesia rupiah, in the other one in Singapore dollar, and then the other one in Vietnamese dong. All of them were converted into USD as a common currency. Okay, but then there's a little bit problem with this thing. The first one is just just 21 month here, 20 month here, from August 22 for Indonesia, Singapore from April 22, and then 18 month only. So one from August and one from April, and this one for Vietnam we have 25 for 1 month, and then from April 22. So if you merge them using the if you use the union tool to merge it, it look like this. So the first thing is April 22 come first, and then the rest. In here you can see April 22 here and May 22, and then in here Jan 24 and Feb 24 in here as well. So basically I think the rows are okay, but then the columns are a little bit messed up because of it will follow this order first, the first table, and then it will um, put the other columns to the end of the table. So we don't have the sort. So the trick here, I will show you the trick. Instead of merging the three table here, we will have another one on top. So this one is called the total. I call the total. Later I get rid of the total, but then for now I will put the total as the first input of the union tool. So as a result, whenever this monthly order appear, it will control the rest. Okay, so everybody else. So this one I can do it manually. I just create all the month in all those column. Okay, by the way, if you want to create all the month, you can just mm, merge them all together, and then you can just use the in this case you don't have the month name here to merge, so you have to transpose the table first, and then you take the month name. Okay, so I will keep the status statistic here, and then I merge the month name here. So in this case I just put the group by and then month name, and then you can see this one, all the names like this. Yeah. If you want to sort the month name, of course, this one you cannot sort because of the alphabetical order. So if you want to sort, you need to a little bit like um, I just sort sec, which is sequence, and then I just did time pass the name, and then with the B for the abbreviation of the month, and then the Y for the year. And after this, I can sort it already. So I sort the whole thing, and then I have everything in the sequential order, or this in the calendar. Okay, so you can see here April 22, and then until Jan 10, until December 22, and then Jan 23, and so on. December 23 and Jan 24. Okay, so you can see this one is actually the order I want. So if you want to, you can just translate this one into the vertical one as well. So basically, this one you can order to, you can transpose this one to name here, and then sorry, a name here, and then the second sequence value will be on like this. We will get rid of the sequential value. Okay, so you can see here this is the only row I need to half, and then maybe if I want to put the start in front, I just put something like this, start. I will put start, and then total. And then later I can just pivot by the start itself as well. So here, and you can see the start. So you can see here the same thing happen in here as well. So you can, if you want, you can connect this one to the top. So that's how it works. And then after this, you have everything in order already. So basically, this order is very good. Uh, and then you can just get rid of the total. So you don't. So in here before, you can see the total is in the first row, but then after this, I can get rid of the total, and then I have this one. Okay, so until here I think it's fine. Uh, Everything, the numbers are fine. But I want to do a little bit more. I want to take all the local currency, so Indonesian IDR, SGD, and then VND here. I will want to put them in one place, and the rest, the common currency, I will put it on the other place. So how can I do this? So I will, the first trick I need to do is I just number the file. So you can see here the number the rows. So I have all the rows, but I can number them one by one. And then the second one is I use the I derive another column at the bottom here, which is uh, to divide the numbers into two parts. So if I put the values in the end, and you can see it will be. So if the part is if the part is uh, VND. Okay, so I think until here I need to show you this trick in order for you to understand the whole process. I will show you the trick with only three columns. I only focus on the three columns. The rest I will ignore. So I will deselect everybody, and then I only select three of them, and then I will show you only three, and then you can focus only them. So in here you can see if the currency is the USD, then I will put them in block B, and then if the current, okay, you can see here also B, and then here also B. But then I also number the block as well. So B3, B4 will be the row 3 and row 4, and then this one B7 and B8 will be this one, and then B11 and 12 as well. So basically, I want to keep I want to separate this one in block B, but then I also want to keep the original row value. So later, if I want to refer to, I can just have the value. And then even better, I group them all those guys in Indonesia, all those guys in Singapore, and then all those guys in Vietnam. Okay, so how can I do that? Okay, so now I understand the concept, right? So I only need the another column which contain the block A and B, the row number, and then the market separation as well. Now, when you understand the concept already, then we turn to this expression. Okay, so Alteryx expression. Let me zoom out a little bit for you to read. So for Alteryx expression, you can whenever the statistic contain the USD, then you just put it in the block B, and then the otherwise you could put in block A. So as a result, the IDR here will be block A, the SGD block A, and then VND in block A. Okay, so that's the first part. Second part is very easy. It's just like I want to put the zero in front of my number. So uh, 10, 12, 10, 11, and 12 is fine. I don't have to pad anything. But then 1, I will pad 0, 1, 0, 2, 0 until 0, 9. So this one is very straightforward. And the last one is a little bit tricky. So I use the row number to tell the market. So from 1 to 4, I will tag them as Indonesia. From everybody else to other than that, from anything to 8, I will tag as Singapore, and then the 12 I will tag Vietnam. The rest will be XX, but in this case, there's no XX, so it's fine. I just want to keep it like this so that later if you have more markets, so for example, like Thailand and then Philippines, you can append more things in here. And then it doesn't break my Vietnam and my Singapore. Okay, so that's why the XX come in. So after this, and then it's very straightforward. You can just sort the everything by the AZ order of the the rows. In this case, I sort by the last column here. Okay, so it will split by A and B. And then the last thing, I want to bring those one up front because they are important to look at in the first place. So I just bring up front. Okay, so the record number I don't want anymore because I absorb everything in this start AZ already. So I don't need the record ID anymore. I just remove them. Okay, so there you go. And then eventually you have the result like this. Okay, so this one is very short example, but I show you two tricks. The first one is just to put the values up front here, and then you have uh, the column orders in the first place. And as a result, when you merge all the column in the same other in the different orders, it doesn't matter. It will sort anyway because of the controlling factor here, which is the first table. So that's the first trick. The second trick is I want to give more order to my table, so I will split my currency into the local currency part A and then the common currency part B here. So the next step is on your side. So you can decide whatever you want to do with local currency and then common currency. You can combine all of them all together in the same place, which is fine. But then the view is very clean already, and then it will be very easy for you to just do the next steps.